Second flight of my DJI Mavic Mini. First, a pre-flight check. Now, some of you might say that those parameters in terms of height and distance are rather minimal. However, I want to maintain as much control as possible while I'm learning to use the drone, because I don't have $500 to crash into the desert. First, the automatic takeoff, where the drone comes up to about 2 meters and waits for your commands. Then testing the turn on the vertical axis and elevating the drone, and again twisting on the vertical axis, which is called a yaw, Y-A-W. Twisting on the vertical axis again, and then moving forward. As you can see, a good use of the drone is to check the area around you for predators and the presence of other campers, so that you are aware all the time of your surroundings. Here at less than 100 feet, I have a good view of what's in those gullies and what's around me for upwards of a mile or so. The drone is now facing me and then moving forward. Now it's descending. The discoloration is because of the intensity of the sun in this direction, something that I have to be aware of in the future. As I become more familiar with the drone, I may experiment with filters as well as camera settings. At this point, the drone is facing me and moving backwards. It's good to mention here that when the drone is in this position, the controls are reversed, so forward becomes backwards and backwards becomes forwards. Here I'm testing what happens when I fly behind this Joshua tree to see if there's any signal interference. Apparently there's enough space in and around the Joshua tree that did not cause a problem. At this point, I wanted to try a quick shot maneuver where the drone focuses on an object and makes a circle around that object. But unfortunately, I forgot how to do this and was unable to make that maneuver. The other thing to consider is that birds sometimes get curious about the drone, and a flock of birds appeared twice, 2 of which broke formation and actually approached within 30 yards of the drone, at which point I did a rapid descent and they went away. The other thing that I forgot in this particular episode is that this is actually the third trip. On the first run, I forgot to turn on the camera. At this point, I lost the drone in the sun, and I activated the auto return home function. As you can see, the drone stopped, turned around, and headed back to its home base on its own. I'm not doing any controls at this point. It's over the home base now and it's starting to descend.